Hey guys, Double Jack here, and welcome to my third and final talk for the day, which is about DIO. But yeah, I don't know, that was just me, that was just my inner DIO coming out. Although I'm not as bad as DIO, he literally is a character we love to hate. I mean, he's like, oh my god, he's so cool, he's so awesome, the world looks so awesome, he can stop time, he's super strong, he has an epic voice, but he's a prick. And I'm pretty sure that all of you agree with me. He's the bane of the JoJo world. Even in alternate universes, he is just the bane of everyone's world. Especially the new Violet Dio flavor, Heaven's Ascended Dio rather. It's going to be a bit of a bitch, of course. Now, in this, there are a few, I will say, aesthetical things that I really like in this, but nothing's too crazy, like nothing's too, okay, we're going to add this in, we're going to add this. It's basically like a 3D All-Star Battle Dio, but with the time stop, of course. But I'll talk about that in, I don't know, about 3, 2, 1. The true victors are those that get to see heaven. Well, he's going to see heaven, isn't he? Because we know. So, of course, he's got the world. He's not just a stand user. Of course, they'll class him as stand user, but All-Star Battle, he was just stand user. In this, they're saying he's a stand user / vampiric. Of course, his vampire's powers and stand powers, that's pretty beast. He is super strong, as we know, in the actual manga. And as you can see, of course, he can actually heal himself by doing the actual vampiric blood drinking. Also, I've just got to say, I love that startup. It takes longer to do than Joestar's, but of course, just like in the manga, he's got a few seconds on stopping time as well. But I just like the, and then the sound as well that was in the anime. I just love it. I really do. That was a nice touch that I really did like. Also, if you see, look, it does take a little while there. But when he actually gets it out, he is actually much more stronger than, I would say, he's about as strong as Jotaro from what I can see and the health loss and everything. But he seems to be a lot more agile than Jotaro. So, you know, he's got that going for him. And I've always, even since I was a really small, ever since Small Jack, I've always preferred Dio over Jotaro personally. Not just looks, but also attacks. And I just thought the world was cool. And the fact that Jotaro won by Araki Hirohiko and Shueisha just kind of like, yeah, let's develop it so Jotaro gets it. That's still cool though, I still love it, don't get me wrong. So, he can stop long time. Also, nogoreru koto wa dekin. Now, when I said about aesthetics, this is what I liked. When you throw the knives, right? When you throw the knives in a normal time, it will fly towards them and do damage, just like knives do when you throw them. But if you throw them during the time stop, they actually do stop right at the character, just like in, just like in the manga, just like in the anime, just like in, All-Star Battles, Heart's Heat Attack, and so I love that. That's what I was talking about where I like the aesthetic. I thought that was pretty cool. The fact it doesn't just go into them, it does actually go. Not only that, but it says here, of course, that he can, like I just said right now, he can throw the knife. So you've got this one attack, like certain characters, that you can get quite far away. So basically, yeah, Jotaro, he's super strong, but he's really weak from far away. But up close, he's super strong. Dio seems to be that kind of character who's a bit more agile, as strong, but you can also throw knives from far away. You can also get mid-range, which you'll see in a second, and you'll also see him getting up close with Muda. So as you can see, look at that, look, close up there, right, close up strength. Next up, there we go, Muda could be close to mid. And of course, in this one, this next attack after Muda as well, is actually a good mid-range one. Fucking hell, I can't get words out. As you can see, when you lock onto a character and you use it, if you're up to close range, the world will actually transport and punch them right there. I mean, yeah, we had it in All-Star Battle. We also have it in, of course, the actual manga, where half the time when we didn't see Dio, we just saw the world appear behind him and go, punch. Just exactly like All-Star Battle as well. But in this, we have more of a kind of, like, the fact that you're locked onto them. You could be over here, and then your enemy will be over here, and it will just, like, appear and go boom. Even though you could be quite far off. Anyway, next up here is the customization. Look at all the lovely, awesome-looking costumes. Shadow Dio. There we go. I love to call it, I used to call that Fugo Dio years and years back. This one, Vanilla Rice and Dio don't actually have a unique dual heat attack together, but you get to see Dio's really awesome. I just love that. That's one of my favourite looking dual heat attacks as well. Out of all these attacks, if I pause it, wait 1 second, we get to see the skills. See, look, he's got the good old stop sign as well, and The movie is just the beginning of the story. So it's basically, well, I say the beginning of the story. It's the beginning of the Eyes of Heaven story, end of part 3 story. It's DIO. It's really cool. Lack of the but I'm guessing that will come up, or you can be upgraded in the abilities. But we'll have to wait until tomorrow. Yeah, as you know, I'm picking up the game tomorrow. And I'm going to focus on a lot of stuff. I'm going to be talking about that in that video I mentioned in my Yukiko video. That other video I'll be putting out much later. I've still got some things I've got to do, sort out and everything. Hopefully I can get it all done by later. I wanted to do these as I always do. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow for Eyes of Heaven. Yeah.